I remember one advice, from my mom to you, and I think that was instructive. And I always remember it. And I think you took it, and that we are better for it. She came one day and she said to you, she said that the best way to keep a man is to keep him when he's down, is to stick with him.
So I think it was a meeting with your mom and your dad.
Yes.
So it was at their house. They asked us to come to the house and then sat down and had this conversation with us. I also remember your dad saying... He said something like that, look, this is going to be a defining moment. Yes, a defining moment. It's going to be a test of what stuff you guys are really made of. Yeah. And if you are able to pull through this one, you would have achieved a whole lot for a lifetime. And like you said, it really stuck.
I would say that, so that was, thinking about it now, for the life of me, I can't, even though I know you had that advice, but yet the fact that you actually implemented that advice, right? And, we went through that, was about 6 months.
Yeah, it was even a year.
6 months to a year, because I remember even at some point, you had to resume work, and I was the one babysitting.
It was a very, it was a humble moment in our house. I also remember that I was still working, so it was basically the only source of income we had was mine.
I remember that year. That year, I remember you paid the rent.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
You paid the rent for that year because we were close to
very close
payments, and that was also one thing that I could have done better. I could have had some fallback plan. But it so happened, it is what it is, it happened. There wasn't any fallback. We had to pay rent. You had the capacity to do it. You know how then we used to, you laugh about it, but when push comes to shove, you have to deal. That's when you know who really you are dealing with. Then when we laugh that we say, is money, is our money.
Your money is our money.
Your money. But alas, she paid rent.
Our money is our money.
And that was one very, very, very interesting moment, interesting period, and we pulled through.
I also remember that naturally I would plan my money regardless. Or I'll plan whatever monies come to me. But I remember that because there was no room for overspending any dime we had. I did what people call, say, envelope budgeting, literally. I wrote down everything that we needed to spend. I remember that then I would even add money for recharge card, money for data, and then I'll put them in envelopes. They were labeled. I'll put the cash in envelopes. Like, if this envelope is empty, there's nothing. There's no money for recharge card for this month again. Everybody just has to. Well, it's. I'm happy that.
That was an interesting.
I'm happy that we. I'm happy that we can laugh about it.
Honestly.
Yes.